Daily English Café.
Your cozy space for real-life English.
Hey, what do you do every morning, every afternoon, every night?
Today, we're going to turn your boring daily routine into powerful English sentences.
Stay with us, and in this episode, you'll learn how to talk about your whole day like a confident English speaker.
And of course, we'll have a lot of fun, simple vocabulary, and easy phrases you can copy and use.
Hi, friends, and welcome back to Daily English Café, your cozy space to practice real-life American English.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Sarah, and we're so happy you're here with us today.
In this episode, we're talking about your daily routine, everything you usually do from morning to night.
Daily routines are perfect for English practice because you talk about them all the time.
With friends, classmates, teachers, and even in job interviews.
By the end of this podcast, you'll be able to describe your day clearly, step by step.
We'll share our own routines, teach you useful vocabulary, and give you sentences to repeat out loud.
Remember, don't just listen, speak with us.
If you're alone, you can even pause the episode and answer our questions out loud.
Okay, Ryan, let's start simple. What does daily routine mean?
A daily routine is the group of actions you usually do every day in more or less the same order.
For example, you wake up, get dressed, go to school or work, eat meals, relax, and go to bed.
Exactly, and today it will help you talk about all of those things in natural American English.
Let's begin with the morning, because that's where every day starts.
Sarah, what time do you usually wake up on a normal weekday?
On a normal weekday, I usually wake up around 7 a.m.
Do you get up immediately or do you hit the snooze button?
Honestly, I sometimes hit the snooze button once.
Same here. Waking up is not always easy.
Okay, friends, here are two important verbs, wake up and get up.
Wake up is when your eyes open and you stop sleeping.
Get up is when you actually leave your bed and stand up.
So you might wake up at 7, but get up at 7:10.
Let's practice together.
Repeat after us. I usually wake up at 7.
I usually wake up at 7.
Now repeat. I get up a few minutes later.
Great job. That's already a natural description of your morning.
Sarah, what is the first thing you do after you get up?
First, I make my bed. I pull up the blanket and fix the pillows.
That's a good habit. It makes the room look clean right away.
Then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and wash my face with cold water.
The cold water probably wakes you up more than coffee.
Sometimes, yes.
Friends, let's learn some basic morning verbs.
Listen to this list. Wake up, get up, make the bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, get dressed.
We'll put them into sentences so you can copy them.
Repeat after me. I wake up at 7 and get up at 7:10.
I wake up at 7 and get up at 7:10.
Now repeat. I make my bed every morning.
I make my bed every morning.
And one more. I brush my teeth and wash my face.
I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Nice work. That already sounds very natural.
Okay, Sarah, what about breakfast?
After I wash my face, I go to the kitchen and make breakfast.
What do you usually eat?
I usually have oatmeal with fruit or toast with peanut butter and, of course, coffee.
Coffee is essential, right?
Absolutely. My day doesn't truly start before coffee.
Friends, listen and repeat. I usually have coffee and toast for breakfast.
I usually have coffee and toast for breakfast.
Great. You can change toast to anything you like.
Now let's talk about my work because that's a big part of my daily routine.
Yes, Sarah works from home, so her routine is a little different from mine.
After breakfast, I go to my desk, turn on my laptop, and check my emails.
So what time do you usually start working?
I usually start working around 8:30 a.m.
And what do you do in the morning at work?
I answer emails, plan my tasks, and then focus on one important project for a couple of hours.
That sounds productive and organized.
I try, but I still get distracted sometimes by my phone.
Me too. It happens to everyone.
Let's teach some work and study vocabulary.
Good idea, because many listeners study or work in English.
Listen to these phrases: start work, check emails, have a meeting, take a break, focus on a task.
Now we'll make simple sentences and you can repeat with us.
Repeat. I start work at 9 o'clock.
I start work at 9 o'clock.
Repeat. I check my emails in the morning.
I check my emails in the morning.
Repeat. I take a short break every 2 hours.
I take a short break every 2 hours.
Excellent. These sentences are very useful in everyday life.
Okay, now it's my turn to share my daily routine.
Yes, Ryan, tell us about your mornings.
On weekdays, I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m.
That's earlier than me.
I know, but I like having a quiet morning before I leave the house.
What do you do after you wake up?
First, I check my alarm, then I get up and open the curtains to let in some light.
Opening the curtains is a nice way to tell your brain the day is starting.
Yes, natural light helps me feel more awake.
What about breakfast for you?
I like something quick, usually eggs and toast, and of course, a big cup of coffee.
So, coffee is important for both of us.
Definitely. Coffee is like my morning fuel.
So, after breakfast, what happens next in your daily routine?
After breakfast, I get dressed in work clothes, grab my bag, and drive to the office.
How long is your commute?
My commute is about 30 minutes.
Friends, let's repeat that. My commute is about 30 minutes.
My commute is about 30 minutes.
Great. You can change the number to match your life.
At the office, I start work at 8:30.
What do you usually do during your workday?
I have meetings, write emails, and work on different projects with my team.
Do you take breaks during the day?
Yes, I usually take a short coffee break in the morning and a longer break at lunchtime.
Let's pause and give our listeners a quick speaking exercise.
Yes, friends, this is your moment to talk.
We'll ask you a question and you answer out loud in English.
Question 1. What time do you usually wake up?
Take a second and say your answer now.
Great, let's try another one.
Question 2. What do you usually have for breakfast?
Say your answer in a full sentence.
Excellent. One more question.
Question 3. What time do you start work or school?
Answer out loud even if your sentence is simple.
Fantastic. Speaking out loud really helps your brain remember new language.
Okay, let's move to the middle of the day, the afternoon.
Yes, after the morning rush, the afternoon is where a big part of our routine happens.
Around 12 or 1, I usually take a lunch break.
What do you normally eat for lunch?
I often eat a salad, soup, or leftovers from dinner the night before.
Leftovers are great. They save time and money.
Exactly. I just heat up the food and I'm ready to go.
Friends, listen and repeat. I usually have lunch around 1 p.m.
I usually have lunch around 1 p.m.
And repeat. Sometimes I eat leftovers from yesterday.
Sometimes I eat leftovers from yesterday.
Good job. Those are very natural everyday sentences.
After lunch, I go back to my desk and continue working.
Do you ever feel sleepy after lunch?
Yes, sometimes I feel a little tired, so I like to stand up and stretch for a minute.
That's a great habit for your body and your mind.
Let's teach a few more verbs for the afternoon.
Listen to these. Reply to emails, join a meeting, take notes, finish a task, check my schedule.
Now, let's turn them into sentences.
Repeat. In the afternoon, I reply to emails and join meetings.
In the afternoon, I reply to emails and join meetings.
Repeat. I take notes and try to finish my main tasks.
I take notes and try to finish my main tasks.
Excellent. This is exactly how native speakers talk about their day.
Ryan, what does your afternoon routine look like?
I usually have lunch with my coworkers around 12:30.
That sounds social and fun.
Yeah, we talk about work, family, and sometimes sports or movies.
After lunch, do you go back to your desk?
Yes, I go back to my desk, check my schedule, and work on projects until around 5 p.m.
Do you have many meetings in the afternoon?
It depends, but usually I have at least 1 or 2 meetings.
Do you ever feel stressed or overwhelmed?
Sometimes, but when I feel stressed, I take a short walk, breathe deeply, and drink some water.
That's a healthy strategy.
Friends, you can say, when I feel stressed, I take a short break.
Repeat it with us. When I feel stressed, I take a short break.
When I feel stressed, I take a short break.
Great. Now use that sentence anytime you want.
Okay, now let's move to the end of the workday.
At the end of my workday, I like to plan for tomorrow.
How do you do that?
I write a short to-do list with 3 important tasks for the next day.
That's smart. It makes the next morning easier.
Then I close my laptop and clean my desk again.
So your desk is nice and tidy at the end of the day.
Yes, a clean space helps me relax in the evening.
For me, my workday usually ends around 5 or 5:30.
When work is finished, you drive home, right?
Yes, I drive home, listen to music or a podcast in the car, and try to leave work stress behind.
That's a good mental habit too.
Friends, repeat after us. I finish work at 5 and drive home.
I finish work at 5 and drive home.
Now repeat. I listen to music or podcasts during my commute.
I listen to music or podcasts during my commute.
Perfect. Now you're talking like a native.
Now, daily routine isn't only about work. It's also about what you do after work.
Yes, but we already did a full episode about evening routines, so today we'll keep this part shorter.
True, we'll just talk about a few key actions so your daily routine feels complete.
After work, I usually go to the gym or take a walk in my neighborhood.
Exercise is a healthy part of a daily routine.
Exactly. It helps me clear my mind after a long day.
After I finish work, I like to make a snack and call a friend or family member.
That's a nice way to stay connected with people you love.
Friends, repeat after us. After work, I usually exercise or take a walk.
After work, I usually exercise or take a walk.
Now repeat, I like to relax and spend time with my family in the evening.
I like to relax and spend time with my family in the evening.
Okay, now let's talk a little about grammar, but in a simple way.
When we talk about daily routines, we usually use the present simple tense.
We also use adverbs of frequency, like always, usually, often, sometimes, and rarely.
These words show how often you do something.
For example, I usually wake up at 7.
Or, I sometimes drink tea instead of coffee.
Or, I rarely stay up very late on weekdays.
Friends, repeat this pattern. I usually plus a verb.
Repeat. I usually eat breakfast at home.
I usually eat breakfast at home.
Now repeat. I sometimes go out for lunch.
I sometimes go out for lunch.
And repeat. I rarely watch TV in the morning.
I rarely watch TV in the morning.
Great, you're doing amazing.
Now we're going to help you build your own full daily routine story.
We'll guide you step by step, from morning to night.
You can pause after each question and answer out loud.
Step 1. Morning.
Say, I usually wake up at, and add your time.
Then add one more sentence, I, and say what you do first.
For example,
First, I check my phone. Or first, I open the window.
Step 2. Getting ready.
Say, then I, and describe how you get ready.
Maybe, then I take a shower and get dressed.
Or, then I brush my teeth and do my hair.
Step 3. Breakfast and leaving the house.
Say, after that, I have, and say what you eat or drink.
Then add, I leave the house at, and add the time.
Or if you work from home, you can say, then I sit at my desk and start work.
Step 4. Work or school.
Say, I start work at, or I start school at.
Then add 1 or 2 sentences about what you usually do in the morning.
For example, I check my emails and go to a meeting, or I go to my first class.
Step 5. Lunch and afternoon.
Say, I usually have lunch at, and describe what you eat.
Then, in the afternoon, and describe your main tasks or classes.
Add one more sentence, like, I take a short break when I feel tired.
Step 6. End of the day.
Say, I finish work at, or I finish school at.
Then, after that, and talk about exercise, hobbies, or family time.
Finally add, I go to bed at, and your normal time.
If you put all of those sentences together, you have a full daily routine in English.
You can write it in your notebook and read it every day to practice.
You can even record yourself and listen to your own voice. That's a great way to hear your progress and improve your pronunciation.
Before we finish, let's quickly review some of the key verbs from today. Wake up, get up, make the bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, get dressed.
Have breakfast, start work, check emails, take a break, finish work, go home.
Have lunch, join a meeting, take notes, exercise, relax, go to bed.
These verbs are the foundation of your daily routine in English.
Now, let's end with a short, natural conversation about our ideal daily routines.
Okay, Ryan, what would your perfect daily routine look like?
In my perfect day, I'd wake up without an alarm, have a slow breakfast, work on creative projects, exercise, and still have plenty of time to relax with friends in the evening.
That sounds amazing. Very balanced and relaxed.
What about your perfect daily routine, Sarah?
My perfect day would start with yoga and coffee on a sunny balcony, then a few hours of focused work, a long lunch with a friend, and a quiet evening with a good book and some music.
I love that. It sounds calm and inspiring at the same time. Friends who are listening, what about you? What would your perfect daily routine look like?
Think about it in English and try to describe it using the verbs and phrases from today's episode.
And now it's time to wrap up. Today, you learned how to talk about your daily routine in clear, simple American English.
You practiced morning, afternoon, and evening actions, and you built your own daily routine story.
Now we want to hear from you.
If you're watching or listening on a platform with comments, write one sentence about your daily routine in English.
You can answer this question. What is one thing you always do every day?
Maybe you always drink coffee, go for a walk, read a book, or call your mom.
Share it with us in the comments and try to use one new word from this episode.
Your comment will help you practice writing and will inspire other learners too.
If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like, follow, or subscribe, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Thank you for spending part of your day with us here at Daily English Café.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, small daily habits make a big difference in your English.
Take care, have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.